Good evening. Yes, it's a blessed moment. We get to realize how the world is going today. The world is getting so worse than ever we can ever. In our generation today, it's very difficult to people to see the fact and come to realize what is needed in this world. The world is globally in need of true, perfect leaders, politically and spiritually. We need good leaders, leaders that are going to show their competence in what they said and in what they believe. People who are going to show genuine love to the people and show genuine love to the community, to the society, to the world around us. We're in need of good people. We're in need of good leaders. We're in need of true followers. The world today is deteriorating so bad that people are so confused or whom to believe or whom they are following. In our today's life, most especially like in Africa, I believe, like Nigerians, um, the Christian is going through a lot of trouble. Why are we fighting ourselves? Why there is hatred? Why there is envy? If someone knows something better than you need to call for corrections. Brother, this is how we can do it to make our world a better world. What is going to benefit someone for criticize people? What is going to benefit someone for coming to the public and kill your brother with your mouth and use your social media to condemn people? What is going to benefit someone? We know everyone may have done wrong thing in somewhere in his or her own life. Nobody is perfect, but through our imperfect we can become perfection. We learn from our mistakes. Today, when you open things, you hear all kinds of things that the faith of people have been, so weak. People stand to condemn some certain things that they are. We have become so advanced and become so knowledgeable than more than God that we cannot even simply believe God. And scripturally, we have to understand that the scripture we call with our mouth without practicing it, it is what is going to be very dangerous in our life. The Bible has been written for each and every one of us to read and to learn and have access to God, a personal relationship with Him. But God never made mistake for creating people. We have to, the Bible says, iron sharpen iron. We must realize that the iron must be in the hand of someone to sharpen another iron. Therefore, God can send a message through someone to deliver His own children. We know this Bible, we cannot change it to suit our personal belief, but in order to understand God, we must go to God in seeking Him for His direction and then become what God created us to be. In today's world we see today, as I'm talking about Nigeria, is very horrible that all the Christian, all the great men of God in Nigeria is just an independent party, is the independent fellowship, is independent Christianity. Our Christian is not something that we have to carry the whole people along and see the vision, how we can carry everyone to see what is going on in our nation. We never come out and sit down together to think and to negotiate to see the value of Christianity in Africa. We never see the value of Christian in Africa. Today you see a lot of all kinds of religious belief. You see all kinds of things happening in the society. Something is getting wrong, but someone may even try to correct the mistake. You can see that the elder who are still in the position of authority, who know what is right and what is not right, who's supposed to call all the young ones and sit them together and say, hey, list this God we are serving. We shouldn't play with this name of God. I believe the reason why there is killing in the society is because the people who are supposed to call people together, they only maintain their own title and position and protecting their own empire in order to, they don't want someone to dance into their own privacy. And the society is going through a lot of confusion. When you think today, you see a lot of people criticizing not pay tithe, don't go to church, and there are people who never even believe, they never love God, they never want to hear anything about Jesus. And we, the Christian, who we call ourselves Christian, we're supposed to come out together and say, okay, this is how we can do things. When in our nation that the Christians come together and say we're going to pray as a nation and begin to pray, come together, team, and have a one voice to decide for what is going to change in the nation. We never does that, and we expect God. We need the blessing of God. That's why a lot of people just look for miracle, healing, breakthrough without doing anything. And if this one who prophesies is the one who is called of God, this person is not called of God. This one is disapproved of men. This one is not approved of God. We need to come to reality. We need to love ourselves. We need to show the reality of God. We need to commit ourselves to God. We need to humble our mind and seek the reality of God and make our nation a better nation. If Nigeria is safe, the Christian are safe. If the Christian are safe, Nigeria is safe. If Christian are blessed, Nigeria is blessed. How many times have you been seeing a lot of Christians go everywhere begging? How long have you been seeing a lot of Christians go everywhere, struggle for things, struggle to look for jobs, struggle to have an apartment, struggle to have a car, struggle to get to school? If Christians in Nigeria bigs come together with one ideas and say we're going to build a higher institution of learning, train all the people in this country, let them become great, we have already produced a great nation. We will be better. Nation will be great. People will be great. People steal and come to church. People do all kinds of 419 and they still come and stay in the church. Let's come together. Let's be a people who will turn our people's mind and make them to realize their purpose. Let's create a good legacy for our people. That is why we are being called Christians. Let's change life and let's transform our society. Let's be together and let's be a one nation. This is why we must come together to ourselves and make a better Nigeria, a better Christian, a better society, a better family, and a better church. Let us stop criticizing and hating ourselves. Let's stop killing ourselves with our mouth. Many people still need to come to God. They don't just come to God because they come to church. Let them come to know God and let them come to know the reality. Let's stop killing one another. We are not clique to human being. We come to God to know Him through Jesus Christ. Let's have a wonderful, wonderful day and stay blessed. Jesus Christ loves you. He's the reason why we call ourselves Christians. Let's believe His word and practice all He said. Stay blessed. You can share this video.